Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for World of Warcraft, at least a free trial for it. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play World of Warcraft or just learn more about it, check out the link below. So here we go, let's log in. Now this is Blizzard's most popular MMORPG and probably the most popular MMORPG in the world. And not probably, it is. It's the most successful game out there. So let's look at the realms in the game. These are the game's servers. So we have a lot of servers over here, and obviously the game has a lot of players. It has actually over 11 million players now. Let's go on MyEve over here. It's a new player server, and it's a PvP server, so let's check that out. Now this is the game's free trial. It's only for 10 days, and there are some serious restrictions about. We'll check that out when we get to the game. So you have the game's two factions, Alliance and Horde. I bet most of you know this already though, because this is a really popular game. And this is one of those MMORPGs that most people have played at least once, or just at least heard of. So let's go ahead and play Human over here. I like playing Alliance because I used to play this game a lot before, back when before Burning Crusade first came out. We have Warrior, Paladin, Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Druid, Warlock, Mage, Shaman, and Death Knight. Death Knight being the newest class in the game since the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. But let's go ahead and make a Paladin over here. I usually play Warrior, but let me try Paladin this time. Let's make a Human. And I am going to be Remote. Let's go ahead and click Accept. And the game is a really nice interface. It kind of tells you what all the characters do over here. You have a decent amount of customization as well, though nothing too special. Let's go ahead and click Accept. It's surprising though, even a pay-to-play game like World of Warcraft doesn't have nearly the same amount of customization as Perfect World. And the music in the game is just really epic. That's probably where the game really stands out though. I mean, I like Blizzard games, but I absolutely love their music. We start with a nice opening cutscene here in Stormwind, but I'm going to go ahead and skip this so I can get right to the gameplay. I'm sure most of you have seen the gameplay though. So here we are in the World of Warcraft free trial. Zoom in on my character, play with him.
Hey there.
Hey there. Talk to Deputy Willem. I remember this guy back when I was playing before. I quit this game originally back before Burning Crusade came out. I was a 60 warrior on Thunderlord.
Have a good
And I've been mostly playing free-to-play games since then. Though, going back to this game is kind of interesting. Because compared to all the... I mean, there's a lot of free-to-play games out there, and a lot of them are really high quality, but this is still the most successful game, for sure. Though not the most popular. I mean, this has 11 million players worldwide. But games like Mirror 2 have like 80 million people in China playing it. And even with World of Warcraft, you'd be surprised to know that most of the game's players are actually in Asia. Just in China alone, WoW has like 6 million players, so that's like half the game's player base is right from Asia. So in this new server over here, we can see some other low-level characters that are also newbie. I mean, it was a newbie server. So we can I can kind of start off new with these guys. Let's go grind away on these diseased young wolves. Although I should be doing this quest. You can be beating on it. And if you've never played WoW and you've played a few free-to-play MMORPGs, this is the game that really Runes of Magic and Alliance Online really copied. But I'm not going to say just copied outright. I mean, the graphics were copied. And they have the same art style as... They copied the art style, I'll say that. The gameplay is a little bit different. But as I've said before, I have no problems with games borrowing features from each other, especially if it ends up being a good game overall. Here you can see my two-hand mace skill increasing as I use that. So this is one of those games where as you fight, you gain skill as well as experience over here. I did have a quest over here, so let's do that. And there's also the game, I think, that invented this whole question marks on their head and exclamations on the quest NPCs' heads. A threat within. I'm kind of disappointed though. All of these should be voiced by now. I mean, Blizzard's making so much money anyway. And it's teaching me how to play over there. Let's accept that nonsense. Gotta kill 8 kobold vermins. And the map looks actually a lot different from when I quit. I mean, it is a nice, much sleeker interface over here. We can see the quest locations right on the map. I don't think it did that back pre-Burning Crusade. So it's, yeah, 8 kobold vermins. It tells you exactly where the quest locations are. So no more really just running around trying to figure it all out on your own. And I'm not surprised though. I mean, Blizzard has to adapt to just new things. So I'll just grind on these kobold vermins over here. Oh, what's really interesting that I definitely should mention though, is the game's free trial is only like 50 megabytes. I mean, I downloaded it just an hour ago. It was 50 megabytes. I got into the game within like 2 minutes of downloading it. And that's pretty intense. I don't know how they fit it all into such a small space. They're actually using something called Stream As You Go. I think Guild Wars really just got the ball rolling on that, but it's a small download initially, but as you start exploring the game world, it starts downloading more and more content as you play. Because look, if I zoom out over here and let's say I click Kalimdor, and I click Desolace, you see it's black and blank over there, and it's just loading it right now. None of these were loaded before when I downloaded it. It's just loading it as I click on it. And it's like that as you explore new areas in the game as well. So if I go to a new zone, it'll be really blurry. I mean, the textures won't be crisp, but they'll become crisp over time. And it's a really cool way to get into the game right away. You don't have to get the huge, like, I mean, this game with all the expansion packs, Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade, is over like 8 GB installed by now. But it's a really interesting system how they did that. Each of the game's races have their own racials as well. I got Perception as a human, and Diplomacy. But yeah, this is really the most popular pay-to-play RPG out there. The free trial is interesting, and if you've never really played WoW, it's worth checking out for sure. Though the game has a lot of restrictions on its free trial, a lot of restrictions. I mean, games like Dark Age of Camelot and Ultima Online have like no restriction on the free trial. But here you can, it's a 10-day free trial. It's usually less than the 14-day standard. You also have a level cap of 25, so you can't get much higher than that. And you also can't invite people to join your party. Though I think you can join other people's parties if they invite you. You can't send whispers either. And they do that because they don't want you to start spamming for gold, you know, as a gold seller. It's a way to crack down on spam. A lot of newbies over there. So there's always people playing the game as well, which is always a big plus. So you do have a large community. You can't send or receive mail or trade with other players. So there are some serious restrictions in the game. And it really just gimps the whole multiplayer component of the game, and you'll mostly be soloing in the free trial. Though I still think you can join other parties. My experience meter is at the bottom over here. Keep grinding on these kobolds. I mean, the game is remarkably fluid. I guess that's really its strong point. It's always been like that, though. I have a lot of respect for Blizzard as a game developer. I've been a fan of their games since StarCraft 1 was the first game I played from them. And then I played Diablo, Diablo 2, and all great games. Let's keep killing these kobold vermins over here. I like how I can run around these guys and smack them too. Gives you kind of something to do while you grind. Run around smacking them. And I don't think it really adversely affects your performance either in battle. Let's do this vermin. These vermin like melted candles. He beat the whole game. Nice. Oh, he's talking about something else. Because you can't actually beat WoW. Grind on more of these dudes. One thing I want to mention though, the interface got a lot nicer since I first played WoW. I mean, we have this calendar thing over here. You can kind of mark events down. I'm going to create an event. Put that over there. Oh my god. Wow. That is an excellent event over here. Trial accounts can't perform that action. Oh noes. But overall, the interface got a lot nicer. The quests are more clearly marked on the map. And they've changed a lot of little things as well. I think you get riding skill now for mounts instead of actually buying the mounts themselves, which was like that when I first played. Let's use my skill over here, Seal of Righteousness. Another thing I want to say though is, a lot of people complain that games like Maple Story are just really hardcore grind, but what level am I now? I've been killing these guys for like 5 minutes. I'm still level 2 now. I was playing Maple Story like a week ago, and I got to level 15 in like 15 minutes. So experience rate in those games are really fast as well. And WoW is a little bit slow paced, though they did change things around a lot. Now you have this whole invite a friend system, and that can really increase your experience rate. I think it boosts your experience by up to 3-fold if you're playing with other friends that you got invited by. So it's just a really cool way to just skip the early game content, just level up really fast. And wow, this place is packed. We got a lot of mages though. I'm seeing a disproportionate amount of mages. Let's grab more of these quests. And there's one thing I think WoW got really down right, is the game's questing system. There are so many quests in this game. Even these low-level guys have multiple quests each. See you around. See you around. Let's grab all of these quests. And it makes progression in the game a lot easier. I still have to kill a few more of those kobold vermin. I can hand in a quest over there that I got from that dude down there. Goldshire down there. Man, this really brings back a lot of memories. I can like draw all these beginning areas from memory. It's crazy. Although it's one of those games where you can't see the maps until you start exploring them first. So until I head down over here towards Goldshire, I won't be able to see it on my map. It's a little thing, but I don't know. Wow, let's see. Yeah, we got Northrend over here too, which came with the Wrath of the Lich King expansion pack, and Cataclysm is coming out too now, and that's supposed to change all these beginner areas. I had to kill more of these vermins. Let's grind this guy over here. I played a warrior, so this is my first time playing Paladin, I think. I mean, I've played this game once on a private server to see how it is. It's absolutely terrible. The whole private server experience is not so good with WoW. Because the NPCs is just really bad AI. The raid mobs don't really use their skills. It's a mess. The private servers don't even work very well. If you want the real experience, you want to play on the official Blizzard servers. And Blizzard's done a lot with this game to keep it up to date, to keep it competitive with all the other games, and that shouldn't be too surprising. I mean, this is the biggest pay-to-play MMORPG. It's one of the biggest MMORPGs ever, and definitely the most successful. Kill a few more of these vermin. And it's only like a 50 MB download, so if you haven't played this game, you're really missing out. There's so much to do. Though the free trial content is really limited. No take candle. Anyway, guys, I am running out of time. If you guys do want to play World of Warcraft and just learn more about it, check out our review on link below.